All right, good afternoon everybody and welcome back. This is the last class on your second day of orientation. Give me a smiley face if you can hear me. This is Mrs. Loeb back on the microphone again. Okay, great. Awesome. Hopefully you had some time to color. If you did, give me a smiley face. And we'll send that link out at the end of the day. You want to make sure you're checking your email every single day, at least 2 times a day. That way you can kind of review what we learned here in orientation. Your learning coach or parent can go back and see what we did during the day as well and review if needed. All right, I did mention earlier today that all sessions are for the student and the learning coach to learn together. It's really important, especially in orientation, that you have that extra support so everybody's getting set up and everybody is feeling comfortable with the information so you're successful this school year. Go ahead and give the green check if you're sitting with your learning coach. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's start our quick check. We're going to think back to our last class. Okay, so we're thinking back to our last session. Let's answer this question. What is the name of the online curriculum you will use to complete math lessons? What program are you going to use to complete math with your teacher this year? Go ahead and type the name in the chat box. Chase was so fast on that. Liliana, Timothy, good. Yeah, it's going to be Zern. We're going to be Zerning all year. It's a really fun-looking program, right? So many of you are excited to get in there and start Zerning. Good. Remember, though, you can't start that until you begin with your teacher. You won't be able to access, okay? All right. Number 2, how do you access Zern? Tell me in the chat box. How do you access Zern? Great, and if somebody wants to show us how to get to class link, raise that hand. All right, Deegan, can you share your screen with us and show us how to get to class link? Well, Deegan was doing some good coloring. All right, friend, we're going to show everybody again how to get to class link. How do we get there? Remember where we go? Go up to your favorites there, Deegan. You have the Agora logins page right up there in your favorites. So right over here, buddy. Remember, we have it saved to our favorites, so we're always able to access. And then where do we go? Yep, we're going to our blue class link button. This is where all of those apps are going to be this year. ClassLink's been a little bit slow today. I don't know. All right, he's got his username and password. We're going to sign in. Yeah, it's just really a slow day for ClassLink today. We tried earlier to get in, didn't we? And it was really slow. Hopefully it'll log us in. Click on sign in one more time there, Deegan. See if it'll, there we go. All right, so just give it a second to log in here. Hopefully it'll cooperate. I was helping another student earlier and it was just cycling and cycling and cycling. I think when we have Mondays off, the week likes to be really sleepy and it doesn't like to cooperate too much. Hopefully it'll go there for you, Deegan. I'll just give it one more second. If it doesn't work, we'll have somebody else show us how to get into those apps while yours loads, okay? All right, Vegan, hopefully that will load. Maybe if we stop sharing, It will, no, we had Monday off, Paris. We had Monday off this week, so I think the week is sleepy when we have Mondays that are like that. No, we don't have every Monday off. Okay, Vegan, let's let yours load on your end here. And Paris, can you show us how to get into ClassLink on your computer? I want to see how we can get into Zern. Yeah, we need a coffee for sure, right, Timothy? Need more coffee. I just heated mine up. All right, Paris, we're going back into ClassLink. Okay, so can you show us how to go back into ClassLink? You got it. Oh, and she was coloring a beautiful princess. My daughter would love the princess coloring page. Good. We're clicking on that blue one, and I know Deegan showed us this part. Hopefully Paris's will load a little bit easier. All right, honey, go ahead and click on Sign In. There we go. And then where's that Zern at, Paris? Yeah, you see it right there, right? Over on the left side. Yep, remember now we can't access it until we start with our teachers, so if you do try to click on it, it's going to say, uh-oh, gotta wait till you start with your teacher. Womp womp. But that's how you click on it. Thank you, Paris. We are going to stop sharing, and we're going to give Deegan and Paris a round of applause. Thank you for helping us get into ClassLink. Remember, everyone in this class, we're going to ClassLink. That's the front door of Agora Cyber Charter School. Okay, let's go on to our last quick check question. Kind of lower everybody's hands here. Yes, true for yes. I'm sorry. Green check for true or yes. Red X for false or no. Should you complete math lessons when you're instructed to do so by your teacher? And I've kind of said this quite a few times already, so hopefully your ears were listening. Good. You're going to want to give that green check mark for yes or true. Your teacher will instruct you in Zern. Okay? So you just wait to complete those math lessons when your teacher gives you the instruction. Great job. Big old round of applause for yourself and all of your classmates again for helping us. Great work, everyone. Okay. Does anybody want to read the lesson topic and the lesson goal? Oh, Timothy, I don't know if we heard from you. How about Timothy? Go ahead, the lesson topic and the goal.
Nearpod, because to access and start a Nearpod lesson.
You got it, buddy. Let's give Timothy a round of applause as well. We are just clapping for ourselves and everybody else in this class today. All right, so really simple. We're going to work on a Nearpod lesson, and you're going to do it right here in class with us. So Nearpod is a supplemental and instructional program. Teachers use it to help students go beyond the Blackboard classroom. It's fun, interactive, and can be used for virtual field trips. So really, really fun. It just gives your teachers another way to help you learn without sitting here in the classroom and doing a PowerPoint presentation. Some Nearpod lessons are completed in class with your classmates, and others are completed independently. You'll use your Blackboard microphone to speak to classmates when completing a Nearpod lesson in class. So you're going to want to, when you're working on a Nearpod lesson in class and it's interactive, you want to go between your Nearpod lesson and your Blackboard room. Okay? Today we're going to kind of do an independent Nearpod lesson. So what you're going to do is you're going to log into ClassLink and you're going to click on your Nearpod app. So that's why it's really important that we're going back to ClassLink. Okay, so we're logging into ClassLink and we're clicking on our Nearpod app. Sometimes teachers provide a code or a link to complete a Nearpod lesson, and for orientation, you're going to enter a code today. And that code, I'm going to show it to you a few times. Don't stress out right now. Just listen to what I'm saying. We're going to use a code, and then we're going to put it in here in our Nearpod lesson, and we're going to click on Join. Okay? that's what we're going to do. You're going to enter your code, and then you're going to click on the Join Session. Once you do that, you're going to see your entire first name here. You got to type it in, first and last name. Okay? Please do not type anything in the bottom bar, and then you'll just click on Join Session. Okay, so we're just doing our entire first and last name here and nothing on the bottom. I think I usually have most of the class say, what do I put on the bottom? Nothing. Don't worry about putting anything in the optional or other box. Just your first and last name at the top. So a lesson will pop up. It'll say, welcome to Nearpod, and you'll see this screen. You're going to use this arrow to scroll through the screen, but wait on each screen to make sure that the activity has completely loaded. You don't want to just blow through this, okay? So you'll click on it, wait for the little activity to load, and do the activity, and then you'll move on to the next screen. You're going to complete some open-ended questions, and after typing your response, you just click on Submit. So if you do the activity and there's a Submit button here, make sure that you click on Submit. Everybody, let's pretend we're doing that right now. Grab your pointer tool. Let's pretend we typed something here, and we're going to click on the Submit button. You must click Submit to submit your answer. Good. I see lots of pointers doing the right thing down here by clicking on Submit. Good job. Then it'll automatically move you to the next screen. You won't be able to move on unless you click Submit. Okay? All right, I'm going to grab those tools now. Okay, so we're going to have one more person show us how to get to Nearpod. So I am going to, let's see, how about Kaya? Can you share with us your screen and how to get into ClassLink and then to the Nearpod lesson? So I'm going to ask that you share your desktop with us, Kaya. Oh, look, she's already there. So let's go back to your ClassLink page. Go back to ClassLink real quick, Kaya, just so everybody can see how you clicked on your Nearpod program. Okay, so she went to her ClassLink account, and there's Nearpod. She clicked right on it, and then the Nearpod lesson popped up. Great. Yep, and then she's going to put in the code. Now just wait, Kaya. I'll give you the code in just a moment again. Okay? And then once she does that, she'll put her first and last name in and click Join Session. All right, thank you, Kaya. Great job. All right, everybody. So we're going to put 10 minutes on the timer. Everyone's going to go to ClassLink. You're going to click on Nearpod, and you're going to put in the class code. Okay? This is the letter O. This is the letter O. If you need help logging into ClassLink or with this assignment, let us know. We're going to help you as best we can. So we're going to lower all the hands right now. Okay? Everybody has 10 minutes. You're going to log into ClassLink and start working on Nearpod. If you need help, let us know. I'm going to put 10 minutes on the timer. So there's your code. Go ahead, everybody. You're going to stay here in the classroom, guys. Don't leave, please. Don't need to leave. You just need to stay in the classroom and work on the Nearpod lesson. Deegan, I'll pull you down, okay, buddy? I think yours is just still cycling. All right, so everybody up here in the main room, we're working on our Nearpod lesson. There's 4 minutes left, okay? All right. So I'm going to give everybody just 1 extra minute here. Okay? If you didn't get to put that code in, do that now. Give me a green check if you were able to put the code in and start working on the Nearpod lesson. So go ahead, if you didn't get a chance to put the code in, go ahead and do that now. I'm going to put 2 more minutes on the timer, okay? Some people were still trying to get in there. Mrs. Longcar, I'm going to put 2 more minutes on the timer for those who didn't get to put the code in, and then we'll go ahead and move on. So if you were able to access the Nearpod lesson already and complete it, put that green check up. If you were just getting in through ClassLink, I know it's helping quite a few people, go ahead and put that code in here. Okay? All right, so just a few more seconds. There's some of you who don't have a green check or a red X up. So let us know with a green check if you were able to get into Nearpod, a red X if you were not, just so we can kind of help those of you who still might need help at the end of class. All right, now I see a few more answers. That's great. All right, so use the chat box here and tell us what you think about Nearpod if you were able to get in there. What do you think about it? I think it's a pretty easy program to use, pretty fun. So tell us in the chat box, how do you feel about Nearpod if you were able to get in and work in there? Like I said earlier, it's really fun. Like sometimes your teacher will do like a whole class lesson. You can all kind of work together in Nearpod, which is neat. Today we just did a student-paced program where you just worked on your own. Yeah, pretty easy, as Aria says. It was fun, says Maria. Good. Awesome. Glad you guys did like it. All right. Tell us how you're feeling about those session goals. I know you gave us the green check and the red X. Give me one more smiley face if you're feeling comfortable using the code and getting into Nearpod. Good. All right. Pretty easy to get in there. All right. So here are those assignments. Now remember, there are things that you must complete in order to pass orientation. We had assignments on day 1. You should have that ClassLink set up in your online school accounts. You should have completed your first lesson in physical education. Okay, everybody should be doing that. That is one of those graded assignments. You want to complete your contingency plan and email it to your orientation advisor. I am the grades 3 through 5 orientation advisor, and Mrs. Long does K through 2. Okay, so let me just put that up here. And Mrs. Loeb, that's me, 3 through 5. So if you're a 3rd through 5th grader, you can email that contingency plan to me. If you're a kindergarten or 2nd grader, you can, kindergarten through 2nd grade, kindergarten 1st and 2nd, you can email to Mrs. Longcar. And then today, we looked at that attendance policy. Learning coaches should watch the Tyler video. Kindergarten and 1st grade families watch the phonics video. And make sure you complete your Nearpod lesson if you didn't do it in class. If you have questions or concerns, you can stay in the room. I am going to stop our recording.